Hello and welcome to the Daily Mill for Thursday the 14th of August 2025. In today's Mill news, it has been launched. Did you see it? Have you seen it? Did you see it get launched? The new kit? The third kit? Millwall Football Club launches 25-26 third kit. And this is from millfc.co.uk, the club's official website. Millwall Football Club is delighted to reveal its brand new 25-26 third kit. This strip is manufactured by Aria and sponsored by MyGuava and sleeve sponsors FXD Capital and consists of a black shirt, black shorts and black socks with red detailing on each part. Also included is the addition of the Leaping Lion crest in red on the shirt. The design pattern within the shirt is based on the corners of the stands at the Den, meaning you'll always be able to take it with you on the road. What? Available to purchase in the Lions store and online from 9 AM on Thursday the 14th of August. Hey, that's today. The strip will be worn in various away fixtures across the campaign. So there you go. And there it is. Can you see it? No one can, because they lit it in this demonic way. Because it's red, see? Do you get it? Do you get it? And you can see the backdrop there. It's kind of like... We'll get into it. So the lines are based on, if you look at the corners of the stands, the corrugated plastic. So yeah, that's what they're honouring, the kind of corrugated plastic. Isn't that fantastic? So the kit is modelled by first team stars Josh Coburn, Zach Sturgeon and Tristan Clamart, but it's not just about tradition. The shirt is made from future fabric. Wow, it's from the future. Aria's latest innovation in technical performance and sustainability, this cutting-edge material, produced using recycled fibres, is designed to reduce the carbon footprint per unit by 30% and increase the use of eco-friendly materials by 20% by 2030. A concrete step towards a more responsible future without compromising on quality or comfort, and another commitment to the club's Lion Living projects. What a load of old shit. So there you go. That's a better look at it, but again, not the best. So it is black, but it's kind of grey as well, isn't it? It's kind of grey. It's got these black and grey lines, which makes it look grey. Not that I'm complaining. I like the kit. I do like the kit. I love the kit, really. It looks very good. A lot of people not liking it. For various reasons that we'll get into in a minute, so we've gone through that. Fans purchasing their shirt in store at the Den. Well, not at the Lions store, next to the Den, not at the Den. Don't go to the Den. You have to go next to the Den. Will be eligible for up to 7% cashback on the total purchase when using their MyGuava Millwall reward card. Cashback is available on total in-store spend up to a maximum of £100 cashback per month and will be credited automatically back to the account on the 5th of the following month. Only available for purchase in-store and not online. For more details, click here. And then they talk about Aria. Founded in 1988, the Italian company have quickly established themselves as a leading sportswear brand at both domestic and international level, combining high-quality products with attention to detail and excellent customer service. The Lions also have a rich history with the brand, as their logo adorned Millwall shirts during their Sky Bet League One playoff winning season in 2016-17. So there you go. So let's have a better look at it by going to the Millwall store. Not that one. This one. See, you can see it. Now you see it here. You can see it. There's a lot going on. There's the shorts close up. There's the socks close up. There's the goalkeeping kit. We've already seen that. Where we saw the Leaping Lion, and you see that how that was coming. They've even got a walkout jacket, but £72 Beto here. £72.50 for that. 50. You really had to add 50 pence to that. Okay. I don't know why it's done that. Let's try and go back. Nope. It's not going to do that. Nope. Okay, that's fantastic. Well, that's absolutely brilliant. Okay. So now let's click on it and get a closer look. Hopefully it doesn't... Okay, jump back. Okay, cool. So again, yet again, I can't get a shirt because the 5XLs have already been down there and cleaned it out. I've got no chance. So here you can see it in a lot better. You know, it does... I like it. Now, the reasons why some people have said they don't like it... one of the reasons is it's a black shirt. Now, if you're old school, you will know that nobody had black shirts because the only person who wore a black shirt in a football game was the wanker in the black. That is what we used to call the referee. And, you know, referees always had black shirts. That was their uniform. That was their kit. It was universal for them. And then sometime, when would it have been? 90s? Late 90s? Probably when after the Premier League came in, I think. The referees, you know, they started wearing pink. They started wearing yellow. They started wearing lime green. They started wearing all kinds of different colours. Sky blue even. Baby blue. And then the leagues decided, well, you know, clubs can have black kits if they want, I guess, because we don't need to save it for the referee, so clubs can have black kits. And, you know, clubs have had black kits over the years. I believe, obviously, we've had the red and black, but that was the original red and black wasn't that black. It was mostly red, but the rehashed one that they did was more black. We have had a black kit. As I think we've only had the one that, as far as I can remember, and that was again by Area in 17-18, which I think was our first season up in the Championship. So a bit of, you know, circle of life. You know, do you remember this kit, black and gold? That's the away kit, and the home kit was that one. So, you know, different shirt sponsors, which was weird. You know, one for the home kit, one for the away kit, and, you know, one for the third kit. Well, same one as the away kit, but there you go. TW Drainage for all your jobs. I can tell that's the only black kit that we've had, black and gold. So now we've got this one, and another reason why people have said they don't like it is if you look at the red, it's a very certain type of red, which I would probably call scarlet red. Now, there are teams that play in red, and there are teams that play in scarlet. And, for fuck's sake. So there are teams that play in red and teams that play in scarlet. So we're playing a team that plays in red at the weekend, Middlesbrough. They play in red, and, you know, the red changes over the years. It's just not necessarily the same kind of type of red. And let's say a team like Barnsley, they're playing red. But then you get teams that play in scarlet, this type of vibrant red. And two that come to mind straight away: Wrexham and Liverpool. The type of red that is kind of like a Chelsea pensioners shirt, a British Army tunic shirt, that kind of red. And that's what we've got here. But, you know, I like it because it pops out. It pops out against the black and the grey. And, you know, the lion again, it does look like in close-ups that he's embroidered on. It's not a sew on. No, it's not an iron on. It does look like it's embroidered, such as well as the Area logo. So, there you go. Now, so because it looks like Liverpool red, people saying, oh, it looks like this is from this season. So I don't know if Area copied them. This is Liverpool training shirt from this season, and you can see it looks pretty similar. You know, the colour scheme is the same, but other than that, you know, it's different. But yeah, it does kind of look like a Liverpool away kit, you know, I would say. But, you know, I like it. I do like it. And not for the reason that it looks like a Liverpool kit. It's a Millwall kit. It is a Millwall kit. And it does look good. So again, as far as I can tell, only the second time we've had a black kit. Although, is it black? It's mostly there's a lot of grey going on there as well, isn't it? So, I mean, it's half black and half grey. You could say it's a grey kit. And, that didn't work out well for Man United when they wore a grey kit against Southampton, did it? Under Alex Ferguson. So, yeah, that's the kit. It's been announced. It's 55 quid. And if you get Ivanovic on the back, they'll spell it with a C and H at the end. So do remember that. But, yeah. I can't get one because 5XL sold out. So there you go. Another thing that sold out, Charlton tickets. Charlton tickets sold out today. So today was the putting on sale of 540 loyalty points. So to bear that in mind and keep that in mind for future games, although I guess it does kind of depend on the cut-off date when they will sell out, is how many we get given. We got given, I think it was 3,300, was it? 3,100. So we got given 3,100 tickets, or they went on general sale. The others probably got taken by the the players' allocation and the away season tickets and stuff like that. So for this amount of tickets, it's 540 points. That was the point, the demarcation point that was going on sale today. And they sold out today. So that's done. It's gone. Yeah. It's 13th of September. It's literally a month away. 29 days, 14 hours, 7 minutes and 36 seconds away. And it's sold out. I think optimism is high this season. I think it is high and the tickets are selling out. Although, obviously, this is a big game. Because we don't usually play them because they're a smaller club than us. So first time back in the Championship, and I think a lot of people rushing to get to the game because probably won't see them again after next season because either they're going down or we're going up. So there you go. And there's no coach travel for this fixture, by the way. But yeah, sold out. Now moving on to this, which is from the southwarknews.co.uk. Southwark News, they publish a newspaper. I don't know if you know that. Do you remember newspapers? It's these pieces of paper, they get folded, and they print news on it. They print the internet on it. And you can hold it in your hand, and you can move it side by side, and open it up like a book. And you can read the internet. Obviously not brand new internet from like a couple of days ago. And they just print it out for you. It's fantastic stuff. Yeah, they published today. Pick up a copy if you're out and about. But I think what we have here, I haven't read this yet, but I think what we have here is, one of the reasons why I love Alex Neil is the humble brag. So he'll say something and he's bragging, but it's not obvious that he's bragging. But he'll say something like, "Oh, this is the first time we, really good, our away record now. Since I came in, before it wasn't that good, but since I came in, it's fantastic." But he's more subtle than that. But let's have a read of this. See if this is a humble brag. So Mill boss pleased to halt unwanted EFL Cup record. Alex Neil was pleased to see Mill end their 3-year run of poor form in the Carabao Cup after beating Newport County 1-0 to reach the second round. The Lions edged past League Two side Newport County courtesy of Ryan Leonard's 60th minute strike, his first goal in nearly 5 years. They will host Coventry City in the next round, with the tie to be played in the week beginning Monday, August the 25th. Mill have not progressed past the second round since the 21-22 season, losing to lower league sides for the past 3 seasons. They lost 1-0 at home to Leyton Orient last year, 4-0 at the Den to Reading in 23-24, and 1-0 away at Cambridge United in 22-23. I was reminded today of that in a cup particular. We've been out in the last 3 years away to lower league divisions. We haven't even scored a goal, Neil said after the game on Tuesday. So today was an improvement on that. We won the game, we scored the goal. From our perspective, we're pleased. We want to win every game. Like I said to the lads before today, we're here to win. We're not here to just get minutes into the legs. This is a competitive match, and we're here to win, and I expected to win. So not much of a humble brag, but again, how many Carling Carabao Cup games has Alex Hill managed as manager of Millwall, head coach of Millwall? The one that you saw the other day. All of these other ones wasn't him. So again, there you go. This is his first full season. This is his first Carabao Cup game as Millwall head coach. We want to win. I said to the lads before today, we're here to win. We're not just here to get minutes into legs. This is a competitive match and we are here to win. I expected to win. There you go. I mean, what the fuck are we doing here? We're here to win the game. Of course we are. So, that's good to hear. Now, we have the first Loanwatch from the club, millfc.co.uk. Yep. We've only got one player on loan. There may be another one coming up tomorrow. Rumours, but we don't know about that. Alfie Massey makes Wealdstone debut. I told you about this the other day. I'm just going to tell you again, and this is going to be the last thing for today's video. So, Alfie Massey came off the bench in Wealdstone's 2-1 victory over Wolverhampton Wanderers under-21 side on Tuesday evening. After signing at 6 p.m, Massey was listed as a substitute for the Stones' National League Cup opener against Wolverhampton Wanderers on Tuesday night. Wealdstone were 2-1 up at the break, with Alfie coming on for his debut at the interval. The Stones managed to hold out for a victory, securing 3 group stage points. Next up for Massey and Wealdstone is Halifax Town at Groves Naval. And I've got a picture there from the game. So yeah, I told you about this. So interesting that he signs at 6. Did he sign at 6 or was it announced at 6? I think he signed earlier because there was a picture of him in the ground. So, yeah. But, because I don't think, if there's surely some kind of registration rules. I know it's non-league, but if they probably could have listed him as a trialist, but... And I told you about this. The game was shown live on YouTube. So if you want to watch Alfie Massey playing for Wealdstone, he came on at half-time. They were 2-1 up, so he helped them defend the lead. But, kind of funny. We're loaning them out to get men's football, men's competitive football, rather than playing in the under-21s. You want to play him in games that mean something, where there's fans in the crowd shouting at you and all that. And his first game up, he's playing against Wolves under-21s. You can see, obviously, there's probably people in the stand that the camera's on. But over the other side there's about 20 people there. Because the non-league fans don't want this competition. It was imposed on them by the Premier League in return for, their begging bowl, getting money from the Premier League. So the league, and I think the Premier League themselves, have decided to put all of these games live on YouTube to kind of drum up some interest. And it's had 3.5k views, which is clearly more than was in the stands for the game. And yeah, I think this is a thing that they'll be doing all season. So there you go. And on that note, thank you for watching and goodbye.